The year was 2009. The internet was a breeding ground for creativity, a digital canvas where imagination ran wild. On the Something Awful forum, a Photoshop contest was underway. Little did anyone know, a legend was about to be born. His name? Slender Man. Eric Knudsen, under the username Victor Surge, submitted 2 doctored photographs, black and white images, grainy and unsettling. They depicted children, their faces obscured, with a tall, thin figure lurking in the background. Knudsen added chilling captions, weaving a narrative of missing children and a mysterious entity. The Slender Man was born. These images, stark and haunting, struck a chord with the online community. Something about the Slender Man's undefined nature, his blank face and unsettling presence, tapped into a primal fear of the unknown. The contest ended, but the Slender Man was just getting started. He wasn't a character in a book or a movie monster confined to the screen. He was a product of the internet age, a digital entity born from collective imagination, and his story was far from over. Slender Man is a creature of contradictions, his appearance as unsettling as it is nondescript. He is often depicted as unnaturally tall and thin, his limbs elongated and unsettling. His skin is deathly pale, almost white, as if devoid of blood. His suit is black, a stark contrast to his ghostly pallor, and seems to blend into the shadows that cling to him. But it is his face, or lack thereof, that truly disturbs. Slender Man has no features, no eyes, no mouth, just a smooth, blank expanse where a face should be. This absence of identity, of any discernible emotion, is perhaps his most terrifying aspect. It is impossible to read his intentions, to know what lurks behind that white void. His motives are as murky as his origins. Some stories depict him as a malevolent entity who stalks and abducts children, driving his victims to madness with his mere presence. Others portray him as a more ambiguous figure, an observer who exists on the periphery of our reality, his true purpose unknown. This ambiguity is central to Slender Man's appeal. He is a blank slate upon which people can project their own fears and anxieties. He is the monster lurking in the shadows, the embodiment of the unknown that haunts our darkest nightmares. The internet, with its interconnected web of forums, blogs, and image boards, became the breeding ground for the Slender Man mythos. What began as a simple Photoshop contest quickly spiraled into a global phenomenon. Users from all corners of the internet latched onto the concept, adding their own interpretations, stories, and artistic representations. Fan fiction flourished, each story adding a new layer to the Slender Man's enigmatic persona. Some writers focused on his victims, exploring the psychological torment of being stalked by an entity that defied explanation. Others delved into his origins, crafting elaborate mythologies that attempted to explain his existence. Artists too were drawn to the Slender Man's chilling imagery. Drawings, paintings, and digital art depicted him lurking in forests, peering into windows, his elongated limbs reaching out from the darkness. Cosplayers donned suits and blank white masks, bringing the Slender Man into the real world with chilling accuracy. This collaborative storytelling, fueled by the internet's ability to connect people across geographical boundaries, transformed the Slender Man from a single image into a cultural phenomenon. He became a digital campfire story, passed from one user to another, each retelling adding fuel to the fire. The Slender Man's lack of a definitive origin or explanation has led to a proliferation of theories about his true nature. Some believe he is a tulpa, a being brought into existence through the collective belief and focus of a group of people. The more people believe in him, the more powerful he becomes. Others subscribe to the core theory, which posits that the Slender Man is a parasitic entity that feeds on human belief. According to this theory, the only way to weaken him is to stop believing in him, to starve him of the energy he needs to survive. Another interpretation suggests that the Slender Man is a manifestation of childhood fears and anxieties. His tall, thin figure resembles how a child might perceive an adult, distorted and looming. His blank face represents the unknown, the things that go bump in the night that terrify us when we are young. Whether he is a tulpa, a parasitic entity, or a manifestation of our deepest fears, the Slender Man's power lies in his ability to tap into our collective unconscious. He is a mirror reflecting our anxieties about the unknown, the things that lurk just beyond the veil of our perception.